The flooding isn't just causing property damage, it can pose a major health risk as well. We've received several warnings from the health department about how dirty the floodwater is. WAAY 31's Stephen Dilsizian uncovered the hazards of sewage overflow after flooding.
Flooded homes, streets, and rivers are something Andre Parker hasn't seen in North Alabama before.
I've never seen this lake or lakes flood before, especially to the point of road closures.
Parker likes to fish in his free time, but environmentalists say after a major flooding, the waters become a public health hazard.
Whenever we have heavy rain events and flooding, the amount of pollution discharges increases exponentially.
David Whiteside with the Tennessee Riverkeeper tells me his team counted more than 220 sanitary sewage overflows in the past 2 weeks throughout North Alabama. He says the combination of those overflows and runoff is putting more bacteria and pathogens in the water. Even from one cast, reel, and hook, just one splash of water in an open wound could cause an infection.
I do kind of prick my hands sometimes on the hooks, and that's concerning.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, contaminated waters after a flood can lead to infections, skin rashes, and even tetanus.
Anybody that has open wounds or comes in contact with the water, especially with your face or your orifices, they can get sick or they can have their open wounds infected.
Sewage overflow also contaminates the fish. If eaten or not cleaned properly, it could cause a severe stomach illness. Whiteside also says you should watch your pets around floodwater. If they get in contact with contaminated water, the bacteria could track all the way back to your house. Plenty of these sewage overflows are still happening right now. This is an active map by the Alabama Department of Environmental Management. Each dot represents an active sewage overflow in the state. And if we zoom into Huntsville, we can see there are over 30 overflows still going on because of flooding. Now that Parker knows the health risks he can't see, he says,
I'm engaged in a hobby that's involved in water, so I'm definitely going to look at them differently.
In Huntsville, Stephen Dilsizian, WAAY 31 News.